Hi, this is Leslie with Simply Vegan, and I'm a down-home vegan. And today we are going to make some wonderful Southern-style gravy, complete with little crumbles in it. It's going to be so delicious. I'll give you the recipe at the end of this video. To start, we're going to put 4 cups of water in a pot to start to boil. Now, I'm making a double recipe because I'm feeding a crowd tomorrow. But put your 4 cups of water into a pot, put it on to start to heat, and we're going to add some of the ingredients while that water starts to heat. So we have got 2 cups of vegetarian crumbles, or you could use cooked beans if you like cooked garbanzos or cooked navy beans or anything like that would work. I'm just going to go ahead and put these crumbles, these are frozen, into my water and let this start to come to a boil. That's going to save us a ton of stirring time once we want to put the thickener into this gravy. I don't know about you, but I don't want to stand there stirring a pot for a long time waiting for it to thicken. So I've got my crumbles in the water, which is starting to heat. Now I'm going to add some salt. Put that in my pot. Nutritional yeast flakes. This is a yellow powder. It's high in B vitamins. It's a great source of fiber and protein. Easy to find at your local health food store. It's a pretty popular item. It's even wonderful sprinkled on popcorn with a little bit of salt to give it sort of a cheesy flavor. Delicious stuff. Then I'm going to add some powder. This is a chicken style powder meant for making a vegetarian soup base or broth. So I'm going to add that to my water. Let that start to boil. And then I'm going to add some onion powder. Can hardly make a savory dish without some onion powder. And we're just going to stir this up and put the temperature up. Okay, our next ingredient is raw cashews. Now these are not like the store-bought party snacking type cashews that have been fried in oil and heavily salted. These are just raw cashews that you can get at a health food store. I buy the whole ones. You can get them in smaller pieces if you want. But they are a little bit dirty when you get them. So you want to put them in a sieve, put them under the running faucet, and just kind of stir them up a little bit with your hands to rinse off any dust or things that might be on them from the processing. Okay, now we are going to put this all in our blender. And today we're going to use a bullet. So in goes my cashews. Uh-oh, dropped a couple in the pot. I will get those out later. Such is life down home, right? Have my cashews in my bullet. I'm going to add some water. Put the lid on, nice and snug. And we're just going to process this until the cashews are smooth. Okay, this gives richness to our gravy, gives it a really nice mouth feel, adds some fat to it, but this is a healthy fat. This is not the type of fat that you put it in your lips and it goes directly to your hips. This is good, nutritious fat that comes naturally in the nuts, just the way God made it. All right, now, this is nice and creamy. I'm going to add some cornstarch. Now, the cornstarch, of course, is a thickener. You don't want to add cornstarch directly in as a powder form, directly into a hot boiling pot, because when you do that, it'll just clump up and turn into gel on you. So you want to blend it up with something that's cold first. So I'm going to put it in my bullet here with my cashews and my water. And that is good to go. Now, our pot is boiling, as you can see, with our crumbles and everything in there. And I'm going to start stirring this pot and just pour this cashew cornstarch mix into this pot. And this is going to thicken up very quickly. This gravy is wonderful on rice, over baked potatoes. You could put it on biscuits. You could put it on toast. The cornstarch helps to thicken it up and give it that rich mouthfeel without having a lot of extra fat in the recipe. Ooh. Ooh, I wish you could smell it. It smells so wonderful. Just get my last little bits out of here. You could even leave a couple tablespoons of the water out of the first measure and use that to rinse out your blender and give a little shake and put that on if that works good for you. And this is thickening up so beautifully. Just like that sausage and gravy that Southerners enjoy eating so much, only without the cholesterol, without the saturated fat. Just a wonderful and delicious gravy. Wow, I wish you were here to enjoy this with me. Till next time, bon appetit.